What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, November 12, 2015, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. During the signing of her book, Strong Looks Better Naked Monday, television personality Khloe Kardashian gave an update of her estranged husband, Lamar Odom's health. Kardashian 31 told Extra at an LA Barnes & Nobles he's definitely doing better, which is awesome. Every day is better. He's off all machines, that he is alive on his own now, and no machines are helping him, but he still has a lot of physical and cognitive therapy to go through, so it's a long road for him. The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star, who is a frequent visitor of Odom's despite their tumultuous history and an unofficial divorce, continued to explain Odom still has a long road ahead. She says every day is different. Some days he's really strong. Some days he's weaker than the day before because it's mentally draining, I'm sure, on him. Kardashian inspired over the weekend spending time with her current boyfriend, NBA player James Harden, following Odom's 36th birthday. The star reportedly celebrated in the hospital with members of her family before meeting with Harden. A source said of the muted birthday celebration, "It's something very small and very short, but will make him feel amazing. It's just a very small group of people because Lamar cannot handle too much stimulus." Odom was hospitalized after being rushed to treatment in Las Vegas in October. Both he and Kardashian called off their pending divorce in order to handle medical decisions together, reports say. However, the two are not back together romantically. In a related story, Scott Disick has exited rehab after spending a month in Malibu to treat drug and alcohol addiction. The troubled reality television star posed a photo to Instagram showing himself entering a private airplane Tuesday. He wrote in the caption, "Private aviation is my motivation," the self-proclaimed Lord wrote. News Disick checked himself into rehab came hours after Lamar Odom, Khloe Kardashian's ex-husband, was found unresponsive in a Nevada brothel and rushed to a hospital in early October. A source close to Disick told People magazine during his rehab stay he wanted to make it stick this time because he has come close to losing everything. The Keeping Up with the Kardashians personality split from his longtime girlfriend, Kourtney Kardashian, mother of his 3 young children, in July after photographers spotted him getting cozy with ex-girlfriend Khloe Bartali. Kim Kardashian's husband, Kanye West, is said to have helped Disick decide to return to rehab, Us Weekly reported. A source told the outlet Kanye told him he needs to man up and go to rehab. The famed rapper and fashion designer reportedly helped support sister-in-law Kourtney's ultimatum, saying a successful rehab stay was the only way Disick would be part of his children's lives. Olympic star Michael Phelps has opened up about his time in rehab following his second DUI arrest in 2014. Speaking with Sports Illustrated, Phelps explained to the sports magazine how after his arrest he refused to leave his house for days after and suffered from depression. He said, "I was in a really dark place, not wanting to be alive anymore," he revealed. "I look back now, I live in a bubble for a long time." Once he started to seek treatment, Phelps also noted how terrifying it was to check into the rehab facility. He said of checking into a rehab facility, hug, kiss, turn in my phone, and go to my room. It's probably the most afraid I've ever felt in my life. During this time, the star swimmer noted he had learned a lot about himself, confessing that he was burnt out from swimming. The swimmer said of the 2008 Olympics, "Mentally, I was over. I didn't want to do it anymore. I forced myself to do something that I really didn't want to do anymore. I was in a really dark place, not wanting to be alive anymore. I look back now, I lived in a bubble for a long time. I wound up uncovering a lot of things about myself. I saw myself as the athlete that I was, but not as a human being." Now, however, Phelps is healthy, sober, and is focusing on training for the 2016 Olympic Summer Games. He exclaimed, "Haven't had a single sip and will not have a sip. I worked, recovered, slept, and took care of myself more than I ever had." Phelps was arrested in September 2014 after Baltimore police found him to have a blood alcohol limit twice the legal limit. The 30-year-old was also arrested for a DUI in 2004. Back in February, Phelps got engaged to Miss California winner Nicole Johnson. Tamar Braxton announced on social media Wednesday that she has departed Dancing with the Stars due to health concerns. On Monday, Braxton was hospitalized during rehearsal for the dancing competition, but was still able to return and compete to avoid being disqualified. After returning to the hospital, Braxton learned that she was suffering from serious health issues that would prevent her from returning to the dance floor. The 38-year-old wrote on Instagram, alongside a photo of herself next to dance partner Val Tremaninski from inside the hospital, "With a heavy heart, I regret to inform you that my season of #DWTS has come to an end, along with the rest of my tour dates with @Music by Chem." She also added, "After yesterday's final @DWTS performance, I went back to the hospital after the doctors didn't want me to leave in the first place, only to find out that I don't have pneumonia, but something way more serious, and that is having several PEs, blood clots on both sides of my lungs," Braxton continued. "As you all know, I will be the first to always encourage anyone to push through any obstacle that comes along one's way. But in this case, my health is my current obstacle. And in true #Tamarian form, I must go about this the exact same way as I would anything else." After encouraging her fans to take care of themselves, the R&B singer praised Tremaninski, writing, "P.S. Big hugs and kisses to my boo @I am Val C for being beyond a friend, brother, and the best partner ever." Braxton is the second competitor this season to exit Dancing with the Stars due to health concerns. Back in September, reality star Kim Zolciak was forced to quit the show, as well as suffering from a mini stroke. Shortly after leaving the show, Zolciak underwent heart surgery to take care of a previous undiagnosed heart condition. Dancing with the Stars airs Mondays at 8 p.m. on ABC. Nathaniel Marston, the One Life to Live actor, has died after being involved in a devastating car accident last month. His mother, Elizabeth Jackson, posted on Facebook Wednesday. He was 40. The crash occurred outside Reno, Nevada on October 30th. Marston was driving a 1985 Ford F-150 pickup truck, which drifted across lanes, landed in a dirt shoulder, and overturned multiple times. The Nevada Department of Public Safety said in a statement, "He was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle," authorities say. The accident left the ABC soap star with back injuries and neck broken in several places, along with other internal injuries, including collapsed lung. His mother wrote at around 7 p.m. Wednesday, "My beloved and cherished son, Nathaniel Marston, who was putting up the good fight until last night, was not able to continue due to the traumatic and devastating nature of his injuries. Nathaniel passed away peacefully as I held him in my arms." Marston underwent surgery on November 4th, but it did not go as planned, his mother said in an earlier social media post. He left in critical condition, fighting pneumonia, a heart infection, and an irregular pulse, and Jackson said doctors predicted that he would likely live out his life as a quadriplegic. She said his injuries, which doctors did their best to heal, were not responding to treatments, and one after another his bodily functions failed to support his life, his grieving mother revealed in her heart-wrenching post announcing his death. Had he survived, he would have needed a ventilator and would have not been able to speak or walk, she explained. Marston was 40 years old. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 premiered the first trailer Wednesday on The Today Show. Nia Vardalos returns as Tula Portokalos, with John Corbett as her husband Ian Miller and Elena Campereros as their teenage daughter, Paris. Lane Kazan and Michael Constantine reprised their roles as Tallulah's parents, Marlon Costas, a.k.a. Gus. Previously, Tallulah and John's daughter prepare for college under the increasing watchful eye of her mother. Maria and Costas, meanwhile, discovers they are not legally married, and the family prepares for another big fat Greek wedding. Andrea Martin returns as Aunt Viola, with Ian Gomez, Vardalos' husband, as John's best friend Mike, Joy Fatone as cousin Angelo, Gia Carides as cousin Nikki, and Louis Mandylor as Nick. Rita Wilson, John Stamos, and Alex Wolff also have roles. My Big Fat Greek Wedding opened in 2002 and is the highest-grossing romantic comedy of all time. Wilson and husband Tom Hanks returned to co-produce the sequel with Gary Goeasman and with Kirk Jones replacing Joel Siwick as director. Spectre, the 24th installment in the James Bond franchise, has earned the Guinness World Records title for the largest film stunt explosions. The recognition was announced Tuesday at a press conference in Beijing. The blockbuster, which is now the #1 movie in North America, opens in China this week. Producer Barbara Broccoli and film stars Daniel Craig and Léa Seydoux, who appeared in the record-setting scene, accepted a Guinness certificate on behalf of the official title holder. Academy Award winner Chris Corbould, who served as the movie's special effects and miniature effects supervisor. The explosion was shot for a pivotal scene in the film on June 29th in Morocco. It used 8,418 liters of fuel and 33 kilograms of explosions. Producer Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Crawley said in a joint statement, "It is absolutely tremendous that the Guinness Book World Records have recognized Chris Colbert's incredible work in Spectrum, in which he created the largest explosion ever in film history." Guinness World Records editor-in-chief Craig Genday added, "The James Bond movies are synonymous with pushing cinematic boundaries. The latest film, Spectrum, has again captured the imagination of global cinema goers, and this will certainly be due in part to the phenomenal stunts. The scene featuring the world's largest film stunt explosion is spectacular and will live long in the memories of one of the outstanding moments in the Bond's franchise." Jennifer Lawrence maintains her reputation as a relatable, clumsy celebrity with her most recent tumble at Madrid's Mockingjay Part 2 premiere. The 25-year-old actress was recorded by fans stumbling backwards up a flight of stairs after experiencing issues with her dark-colored gown Tuesday night. Luckily, her team was there to catch her before they entered the theater. The fall prompted fans to take to social media to express concern over Lawrence's safety. Hunger Games producer Nia Jacobson assured them over Twitter, saying, "Yes, she's okay. She's used to it." Lawrence made a similar misstep in 2014 when she tripped over her hip-hugging Dior gown on the red carpet ahead of the Academy Awards. Lawrence said at the time, "I tripped over a cone. I'm not safe." Scarlett Johansson is breaking the gender barrier in Hollywood. Without revealing how much she made per movie, Variety writes that Johansson, who played the Black Widow and Natasha Romanoff in the Avengers series, makes about the same as Chris Evans, who played Captain America, and Chris Hemsworth, who played Thor. Only Robert Downey Jr. was first played the title role in 2008's Iron Man and negotiated hard after the success of that movie made more, reported Variety. The revelation of Johansson's equal pay follows a flurry of news stories following publications of an essay by actress Jennifer Lawrence in October entitled "Why Do I Make Less Than My Male Co-Stars?", in which she asked why she hadn't made near as much as her male co-stars for the 2013 movie American Hustle. Disney, which owns Marvel Studios and produces the Avengers, claims it is taking steps to correct the, quote, gender power imbalance in Hollywood. Johansson has acted in 5 movies in the Avengers series, playing Natasha Romanoff and the Black Widow in Iron Man 2, The Avengers, Captain America the Winter Soldier, The Avengers Age of Ultron, and Captain America Civil War, due out in 2016. It is unclear how much Johansson was paid for any one movie, but Forbes magazine, in an August 2015 article, listed Johansson as the second highest paid female actress in Hollywood, having earned $35 million in a 12-month period. Johansson is also starring in the upcoming movie Sing, an animated musical about a koala bear who works as the owner of a once grand theater. It is set to be released in December 2016. Brooks Ayers' cancer drama took a turn Wednesday when the reality star admitted to fabricating medical records. The 48-year-old medical consultant, who appeared on 3 seasons of Bravo's The Real Housewives of Orange County with then-girlfriend Vicky Gunvalson, confessed to faking documents in a statement to E! News. He said, "Words cannot express the deep regret that I have in fabricating documents to prove to the world that I, in fact, have cancer. What I did was wrong and inexcusable. I acted alone without Vicky's knowledge to produce documents for a reality TV show in hopes to putting doubts about my cancer to rest." He added, "From this day forward, my own personal journey with this disease will remain private, as I initially intended over a year ago. My sincerest apologies to my family, friends, loved ones, and those who are battling this horrible disease for any additional pain or stress that I have caused." Ayers has presented records marked with the City of Hope Hospital logo to E! News correspondent Melanie Bromley in an interview last week. A spokesperson for the Durante, California Center told news outlets Ayers was never treated at their facility Tuesday. Convulsant vowed to never speak to Ayers again after the City of Hope revealed, tweeting, "This man is sick." The couple split in August after 4 years of dating, but Convulsant has defended her ex and believed he is indeed struggling with cancer until this week. Rowan Atkinson and wife Sunetra Sastre are one step closer to being divorced. Sastre, a 58-year-old makeup artist, was reportedly granted a decree nisi within 65 seconds of appearing in court Tuesday. The divorce will be finalized after Sastre applies for a decree absolute after 6 weeks waiting period. Satrai filed for divorce from the 60-year-old English actor last year after 24 years of marriage, citing his unreasonable behavior. Atkinson is openly involved with 32-year-old actress Louise Ford, whom he met on the set of the play Quatermain's Terms. A source told The Sun this divorce has been on the cards for a while after Sunetra was deeply upset to be replaced by such a younger woman. Rowan has sorted out the family financially. The divorce took its time, so everybody's happy with it, and they can all move on. Atkinson and Sastre married in February 1990 and shared 22-year-old son Ben and 20-year-old daughter Lily. The actor is best known for playing the titular character on ITV series Mr. Bean and also starred on the BBC sitcom Blackadder. Chrissy Teigen showed off her growing baby bump in a new photo on Instagram. The 29-year-old model, who debuted her tiny bump at the Lamar event October 14th, posted a photo Tuesday of herself making a duck face for the camera, writing "quack quack." Teigen joked about her pregnancy earlier in the day, tweeting, quote, "I am just pregnant enough to not enjoy seeing backstage pics of the Victoria's Secret fashion show bombshells." Bahata Prinsloo, Gigi Hadid, and Kendall Jenner walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show that evening. The model and husband, John Legend, announced they were expecting their first child October 12th. The 36-year-old singer treated the mom-to-be to dinner Sunday, making the jalapeno chip-top tuna casserole while she was feeling ill. Teigen and Legend have been together since 2008 and married in September 2013. The couple are frequently in the spotlight and often post to social media, but Teigen told fans she is adjusting to the weird experience of being followed for baby bump photos Monday. Teigen is known for her modeling work with Sports Illustrated and co-hosts Spike TV series Lip Sync Battle. Legend last released Love in the Future in August 2013, which debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 albums charts and included the hit single All of Me. Angels Spread Your Wings, Victoria's Secret's Angels, that is. That was the tune Tuesday night as the lingerie company's famous runway show was filmed in New York City. The actual television special doesn't air until December 8th, but it's already creating quite the buzz. While this year's show certainly didn't skimp out on the glitz and glamour, there were some new faces hitting the runway. Notably, best friends and supermodels of the moment, Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid, made their Victoria's Secret runway debut together this year. Another big talker of the event was the fact that Angolan model Maria Borges waltzed down the runway with her natural hairstyle in a chic crop top. The runway show is famous for having models sports long Tulsed waves, but Borges decided to change things up and stick with her natural look. While Borges has been part of the show in years past, this was the first time she or any model did so all natural, a small stand for women nationwide who embrace their own hair. Supermodel Lily Aldrich rocked the highly anticipated $2 million fireworks fantasy bra. Jenner looked gorgeous in a red and blue number that included a blowing skirt with a graphic print as she made her first appearance on the Victoria's Secret catwalk. While Gigi Hadid popped in a jaded green ensemble filled with butterflies as she made her mark on the runway. And Adam Levine's wife, Bahata Prinsloo, had all eyes on her as she rocked an abstract yet very creative take on traditional angel wings. Gwen Stefani is keeping business rolling with a new line of pet accessories launched this week. The voice coach, who recently confirmed her relationship with colleague Blake Shelton after her divorce from Gavin Rossdale, partnered with Petco to develop a Harajuku Lovers line consisting of dog toys handkerchiefs, hats, and more. The line was a long-time goal for Stefani. She told People magazine, "I want to do this collection for so long because the people that I work with around me that I love, they wanted so desperately for me to do a line of dog wear and toys and things like that. And it's really hard. We really had to stalk Petco to let us doing it, and we got it. And so now here it is, and it's exciting." The new pet fashion line consists of 20 affordable prices, ranging in prices from $6.99 to $19.99. Petco has specific categories they want to fill, and we just were trying to come up with things that seemed like we were so cute that they just kind of signify my style, Stefani explained. The Used to Love You singer launched the new line at the same time as a major shift in her love life. Stefani shared a photo of herself with new beau country singer Blake Shelton and Pharrell Williams, further confirming her latest romance. After Guns N' Roses' official Twitter page posted a cryptic message hinting the band's classic lineup is set for a massively anticipated reunion, a new report is claiming that the announcement of a global classic GNR tour is set to drop in just a matter of days. According to Dish Nation, the group will first headline several major festivals in Europe and U.S., only to embark on a worldwide headlining tour to mark 30 years of GNR. This somewhat matches the previous report claiming that the band's first reunion show will take place in Portugal earlier the next year. An insider noted Slash and Axl have verbally agreed to getting things together again and reform the original band. The live shows is where they can show the world what they had and also make the greatest earnings. Promoters are quietly working a way to land opportunities. Details of the reunion are expected to leak out in the next few days. Everyone is expecting huge demands for tickets, but the boys are very humble and are not sure what to expect. According to other reports, the band was already approached about playing shows in Australia and Sweden. Pop star Taylor Swift has donated a total of 25,000 new age-appropriate books to 25 New York City schools. The gift was made through Scholastic Possible Fund as a result of Swift's support of the company's Open a World of Possibility initiative, which was designed to promote independent reading among children. Greg Orrell, the president of Scholastic Education, said in a statement Wednesday, Scholastic is honored to join with Taylor Swift, who continues to show a passion for literacy and a commitment to spreading the message of how influential books can be in a child's life. Through this donation, we aim to encourage independent reading, which inspires a love of learning, and to open a world of possibilities for more New York students by making sure they have access to the very best children's books. Added Nova Xiomara, principal of PS 132 of Juan Pablo Durante School in Manhattan. We're really looking forward to receiving these books and incorporating them into our school's libraries so that all students in our building can have access to them. 15 gowns and dresses that once belonged to the late pop music star Whitney Houston are to be auctioned off November 21st at Nashville's Gaylord Opryland Hotel and Resorts. Stevens Auction Company says the frocks were worn on stage and to various glitzy galas. Also up for sale will be some of Houston's personal effects, such as pins, costume jewelry, and other accessories. A news release noted Ms. Houston's 15 dresses and gowns are in pristine-like new condition. All of them were important to the late singer's career, and the public will be viewing them for the first time since she wore them and they went into storage. Perhaps the most important one of the group is a gold and white dress designed by Bob Mackie. All the dresses, though, are seen as highly collectible. Houston accidentally drowned in 2012 in a Los Angeles hotel bathtub after years of drug abuse. She was 48. The Grammy Award-winning only child, daughter Bobby Christina Brown, died under hospice care this year at the age of 22. Brown had spent several months in a coma after she was found unresponsive in her bathtub in her Georgia home. The circumstances of Brown's death remains under investigation. A misstep brought Florence Welch tumbling to the ground during a high-energy concert in Australia Tuesday night. Playing with her band, Florence and the Machines, Welch made an almost instant recovery upon returning to her feet while performing What Kind of Man. Dressed in all white, the songstress was recorded being helped up by her bass player before jumping back into the song, the advertiser reports. In April, Welch reportedly broke her foot performing at the Coachella Festival in Palm Springs. After canceling several shows to tend the injury, Welch and her band returned to their tour, toning down the concert so the singer could sit. Contract Music reports. Welch said in a statement at the time, "I'm so sorry, I'm pretty devastated, but I still want to do shows. I understand this is not what you were expecting, but I hope it's just as enjoyable. I'm going to try and make it super special for you." And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of November 21st. Number 10, Meghan Trainor featuring John Legend with Like I'm Gonna Lose You. Number 9, Fetty Wap featuring the Remy Boys with 679. Number 8, Taylor Swift with Wildest Dreams. Number 7, Ariana Grande with Focus. Number 6, Shawn Mendes with Stitches. Number 5, Justin Bieber with What Do You Mean? Number 4, Justin Bieber with Sorry. Number 3, The Weeknd with The Hills. Number 2, Drake with Hotline Bling. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of November 21st, Adele with Hello. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1981, William Holden, who starred in such movies as Sunset Boulevard, Stalag 17, and Network, dies at the age of 63 in his Santa Monica, California home. The Academy Award-winning actor reportedly died after falling and hitting his head. His body was found several days later. Holden was born on April 17, 1918 in O'Fallon, Illinois, and raised in Southern California. He made his first feature film debut in 1938's Prison Farm, and was in the following year starred in Golden Boy with Barbara Stanwyck. During World War II, he served at the U.S. Air Force and acted in training films. In 1950, Holden co-starred with Gloria Swanson in director Billy Wilder's now-classic film noir, Sunset Boulevard, which was nominated for 11 Academy Awards and later added to the American Film Institute's list of 100 best movies of the 20th century. Holden received a Best Actor Oscar nomination for his performance as Joe Gills, a broken screenwriter who gets ensnarled in the world of the aging silent screen star Nora Desmond, played by Swanson. Sunset Boulevard contains the now famous line, "All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up." Holden collected his first Academy Award in the Best Actor category for 1953's Stalag 17, also held by Wilder. Holden played a bitter American soldier at World War II German POW camp who was suspected of being a spy. During the 50s, Holden appeared in such hit films as Born Yesterday, 1950, with Judy Holliday, Sabrina, 1954, with Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart, Executive Suite in 1954 with Barbara Stanwyck, Frederick March, and June Allison, The Country Girl in 1954 with Bing Crosby and Grace Kelly, The Bridges of Tau Rai, 1954 with Kelly, March and Mickey Rooney, Picnic 1955 with Kim Novak, Love is a Many Splendid Thing 1955 with Jennifer Jones, and The Bridge of the River Kwai 1957 with Alec Guinness and Jack Hawkins. Later in his career, Holden appeared in such movies as The Wild Bunch, a western directed by Sam Peckinpah, and The Towering Inferno in 1974 with Paul Newman and Steve McQueen. Holden received his third Best Actor nomination for director Sidney Lumet's Network 1976, a satire about network television that included the now iconic line, "I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore." Off-camera, Holden was friends with Ronald Reagan and served as best man at his 1952 wedding to Nancy Davis. Holden's final film was director Blake Edwards' S.O.B. in 1981, a satire about Hollywood and the movie business. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, November 12th, 2015. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.